that way.
I know. I'm sorry. I do have some news here. Come on, let's go.
Hey now. He has gray skin.
That's right.
Mixing it up.
Yeah. I got a story here. A man photographs a creature that resembles the legendary Mothman of Point Pleasant. So I'll bring this up here on screen. We all can take a look at the photos together. And here on screen, we have what appears to be a figure, a humanoid-looking figure with wings. And I'll play this.
Mason County.
So there's an actual news story about this. This has got some news attention here, people. So this is just not some website. This is a news site. So it actually adds an air of validity to it. So we shall indulge, and we shall listen to this news report right now as soon as I play it on this screen here in front of me. Load the video.
Hunters in Mason County may need to be on the lookout for something other than deer when they hit the woods this week. Eyewitness News reporter Fallon Pearson shows us what else may be lurking out there, too.
Up until Sunday night, he hadn't been spotted recently, but according to these pictures, the legendary Point Pleasant Mothman is back. These pictures, supposedly taken by a man who says he was driving along State Highway 2 in Point Pleasant, saw something jump from tree to tree, so he pulled off the road to take these pictures. The man declined an on-camera interview, but is adamant the pictures are real. And some locals like Carolyn Harris believe it.
I definitely know that the Mothman's real.
Harris has owned the Mothman Diner for 48 years. She also helped start the Mothman Festival. Harris said there's been too many sightings of the Mothman for her not to believe.
First responders and the church department and stuff that I talked to, that they definitely made a believer out of me.
Harris has met many Mothman believers over the years, like the Smiths.
You have eyewitnesses, so, yeah, it does have potential, and I do sort of want to believe.
We asked the local Mothman expert and owner of the Mothman Museum, Jeff Wamsley, just how authentic the pictures are. Wamsley said, with modern technology, it's almost impossible to know for sure if the pics are real. But even if they are fakes, the benefits of the Mothman's legend to the town of Point Pleasant are very real.
It's a good thing. It brings a lot of people to the area. It's here to stay. It ain't leaving.
Fallon Pearson, Eyewitness News.
Now, many people tell us they believe the Mothman is a bad omen, only appearing when catastrophe is about to strike. There have been many claims the winged, red-eyed creature was seen right before the Point Pleasant Silver Bridge collapse back in 1967.
Well, there we go. I like I like those photos. They actually look pretty good. I don't know if we can download the original photos at some point.
They do look pretty good. You know what they need Spider-Man. Catch that guy.
That would be very helpful. But this is what we saw on screen. I mean, if someone did do a Photoshop of it, looks pretty good. But this is some of the best photographic evidence I've seen of Mothman, and it comes from the area. Maybe it's just somebody trying to drum up publicity, but he didn't want to be on camera, or she didn't want to be. Who knows? They didn't want to be on camera, and there's no even link to their YouTube channel if they were trying to get hits for that. So. Hey, I'm up in the air. I wish I could see the exact high definition pictures of these things, and you can take a look at some of the metadata. You can bring it into Photoshop. Joe could do some wizardry in Photoshop to see if the pixels are all lined up correctly.
Or I can send you a dick pic if you like.
Either or, whatever you want.
So they're saying in the chat, AB says it looks like a Hawkman action figure, which is And then another person says a malnourished owl, which I don't know if I see that.
A malnourished owl. Okay. Well, I mean, there's the picture right there on screen. It could be a Hawkman action figure. It does look a little stiff. I don't know how a Mothman would fly, but
Joe Escobedo, I don't know how to say his name, but I know he's a fan. He says Mothman is about to drop a mixtape.
Okay, he's out there promoting. I get it.
He's out there doing some promotion.
Nice. Out there getting it done. I like that.
Legit.
Yeah, I think he's going on tour with.
I like that.
Yeah,
one.
He's going on tour with Drake soon.
Yes.
Mothman is opening for Drake.
Or they could just get a giant bug light, If you can't get Spider-Man, just get a giant bug light. Just, because moths were always the one. Did you ever have a bug light when you were a kid?
Of course.
They were great because, it was the moths. When the moths got in the bug light, they would just like sizzle for sometimes like half a minute or something. You just, because they were so meaty.
My family did a little something different. They actually launched missiles at the. We had like an air to surface or surface to air missiles, and we would repeatedly just shoot volleys of destructive rockets into the air. It's very costly, but it's a family heirloom, and my dad passed it down to me. So that's now installed at Command Center Alpha 1.
It's really good at keeping the bugs away.
Yeah, it really is. And the houses.
And friends.
And friends and planes. There we go.
Oh, boy.
Let's move on a little bit over here. You blew it! Should we thank some people, Joe?
Oh, man. Gratitude is such a useless thing to have.
It is, but maybe we have to do it.
No, I'm eternally grateful that we have many people in the chat, and we do appreciate y'all joining. And obviously, I think there's about 2 people. Between 2 and 4 people usually watching or listening, and 2 of them are you and I. So,
that's
but
correct.
Yeah, we do appreciate our listeners and people who contribute to the show. The Slack chat has been popping.
It's been interesting. Sometimes there's like a lull for like 12 hours, and then all of a sudden it'll pick back up.
Yeah.
It'll definitely pick back up.
Let's do that. Let's have some gratitude. I think gratitude is one of the most necessary things in the world, in fact.
Yeah.
I think there's not enough of it. Louis C.K., despite all of his strangeness, once said on, I think it was the Conan show, he said, everything's amazing and nobody's happy. It's like, yeah, you can... send photos to space to your grandma. You can send videos, and we're Skyping and all this other cool shit. It's like, I would want to send everybody to a third world country and just say, live there the way, the locals live there for a week, and then come back and complain to me that someone didn't sort their recycling properly.
Well, Louis C.K. also said this.
Death is but a door. Time is but a window. I'll be back.
That's right. And with that, we will
doesn't sound like him at all.
We will thank some people. We are going to lower the drawbridge of donations. Start to walk across the drawbridge of donations as we do. We're going to knock on the door and then open it and then knock on it again. We're going to flush the toilet of truth. And then what else do I? What else?
You got to break the glass.
Oh, I got to break a bunch of glasses. Yeah. And then I got to unzip. Yeah.
What do you think?
Get ready for this.
And then someone just fell off the bridge. We're gonna pet the dolphin. There is the cat of courage over there, the dog of destiny, the donkey of destiny, and also the chicken of courage, and slapping all those good animals. I was keeping them in line there. Keeping them in line.
The hogs. Yeah.
Thank you, people. And
literally all happened.
I'm going to thank these people. Recent Patreon subscribers. We've got Sean W. C., Moondog, Jeremy C., Edward A., Hammer and Screw, Andrew O., Dane C., and James V. Those are the relatively new people. We don't do this segment very often. Maybe once a month we try to do some catch up. I just want to thank everyone for contributing, supporting the show. It really means a lot to us. And actually, Joe, I got a package in the OBDM mailbox.
Damn.
And check this out, dude. This is what one of our listeners sent us. Take a look at the screen up here. Take a look at that. This is
I'm on a delay.
Yeah, you're on a bit of a delay. This is an OBDM wood carving that C-Note sent us, a.k.a. Joe's African Footlocker, a.k.a. Big Poppy.
Locker room friend. Yeah,
Check
dude,
that
that's
out.
pretty good. Wow.
This is a wood carving that he sent. He said, this is how real fans roll. Been listening for 9 years. Still leading the opposition against Joe. Why? Because we all need a nemesis. Joe is Illuminati. So
maybe I should have met up with him in Austin when he got here.
You should have.
Yeah.
And so
I don't know. Or maybe he has to do wood carvings because he's actually insane.
He said, hope you put it up on your wall, which I will. And thanks for all you do. You are a hilarious piece of fucking shit. Enjoy. And much respect. Thank you. Hey,
That
man,
is awesome.
C-Note, Carlos, thank you very much. This is an amazing piece of art. And wood carvings take time, and he is very intricate. He got the logo, he's got the dinosaurs, he's got the cities, he's got it all. Thank you.
How did he color it? Was it paint or was it burn?
So it looks like the city and the dinos are painted black. I don't know if they're burned in there, but the rune on the side over here, I believe that is burned in there. So I'll have to take a look at this a little bit more closely. But yeah, it is definitely going to go up on the wall. Thank you so much. I was blown away when I saw that. That's some real time that somebody put in.
That's super awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
I still have my my anarchy ball.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's awesome. And we're going to be sending out care packages soon. Trust me.
Yes, we keep.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Okay.
All the other stuff is happening first,
Yeah.
but then
What
this
is all
other
this
stuff is going to
stuff?
happen.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of stuff that's happening all at one time. Let's move on with some more news stories. Come on.
Shut up.
Aliens! Go! They come to Earth!
Nah, well, it could be Mothman. I want to believe it's Mothman, and I certainly hope that there's going to be no catastrophe coming to West Virginia, Point Pleasant.
Yeah, Point Pleasant. It just sounds so nice.
Yeah, West Virginia's bad enough. Doesn't need any more catastrophe? I don't think so. They got mountaintop removals going on over there. They got pollution. The mining companies have really run amok over there. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Trump is he was just there, so maybe that was the omen.
Yeah, well, he's traveling around with that anime convention. So
That's right. He's got the blue girl.
yeah.
That one with the tentacle porn.
Yeah, when there's anime, Trump's going to be there. That's just the way it goes. They go hand in hand now. It's the secret to the next election, people, is the anime voter block.
Yeah, that's right. You never know.
Thank you very much. That's really nice. Thank you.
Clutch that anime vote.
Do you